Time date stamp. Hey all, this is a time date stamp, and I'm gonna do one before using the restroom and one after. That's a major factor. It's a case of national significance. In order, right now, this is an update putting out and sharing, and it's hard and wrong to have to do this, to go Dallas County, to go to the courts and the U.S. Marshals and keep going forward to go against these criminals. This is a Dallas criminal, Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez, a drunk driver that almost killed me. Nobody did anything right after that, and he ran from the scene of the crime and actually, honestly, is still on the run. That's a beer bottle right there. So there's major points, major facts, evidence and facts. Repeating that, there's major evidence and facts, and I'll blow it up for y'all that way. The number one reason why I'm doing this is because it permanently damages my body, and the losses have been excess of $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to excesses. So when you look at this, right now the share to the circle, my inner circle of friends, recovery, and people is there he is right there. Failed to use turn signals, was texting, drinking, driving, and drunk driving and texting. This happened in 2019. That's how bad the system and the people, the lawyers and all the criminals were and still are. That's a beer bottle right there. I caught him a glimpse before he almost killed me. And the wreck was so bad, he pushed me into oncoming traffic. This is Hampton right here, Fort Worth Avenue. I was going to the VA that way. So I'm going to play it again one more time for the whole DFW area and then really to the world, because that's the truth. The judges are wrong and we're wrong, and the courts. The Dallas VA is this way. 30 is that way. I-30, Fort Worth that way, Dallas that way. The Dallas VA goes that way. And I always drive zones away from traffic so that things like this don't happen. So he's really still a criminal on the run. And Progressive Insurance, I think he had a wife named Irene, and Casey Colby's guilty. There's a racist adjuster. Thompson Law Firm is a criminal, Ryan Ladd and Edwin. So the other strong part of evidence is a video I made before. They lied to me for years, and the court, I went to hearings and nobody did anything right. All they did was lie. So that's it. That's been out. That's facts and evidence. That has been out for 5 years, more than that. So everybody else would get a settlement for pain and suffering and all that. That's another one that's out right there against Progressive. So I have to add against Trisha Griffith and her 50 women and all of them, because you can't let criminals drive and go kill people. And I'm pushing the case of national significance because I'm a U.S. veteran, and also to add, not necessarily that's someone that can kill your family and you, right? So major and strong parts of evidence and facts are that I had to register and send a video of the wreck and cite to the uscourts.gov, and it's called PACER registration. I did everything on time, and also I sent copies to the criminals. Like the I want to know where this guy lives, and I want you to go with me to go against him to get all our rights. And we want property and money from all these people, and we want them all put to prison. We want money and property from all these people, and we want them all put to prison because of what they did. And there's permanent body damage. So the facts going strong were things I'm showing you, and later there's gonna be more. There's more. The people, like I said, that were and still are wrong are the courts and the criminals and the lawyers, and they never had permission to do anything with my case, like to send it to another law firm. And there's a strong piece of evidence that I've already put out that I want to keep putting out because it proves that Robin Amy Ivy Mizerland is a criminal, and Jeffrey Daniel Shelton is a criminal, and all of MAS law firm is a criminal, and Thompson law firm, and a lawyer named Vincent, a judge named Ted Belowski, and a law firm named Minor Liber Matt Hoffman Delval. It proves they're all criminals. This is the recording of the criminal after an attack assault, after, realistically and honestly, after abuse, bullying, and harassment. And this goes back to 2019. That's Mizerland. And when they're wrong, they're going to sound like that. The criminal's the drunk driver. So that's Shelton. And this is real evidence and facts you're listening to. So that's what it sounds like after people abuse you and bully and harass you. Solano's another one, MAS law firm. And then I'm going to cut it off. That's Tate. Carrie Tate, CSR 8010. When they're really wrong, that's her. I'm not going to give them a chance, right? When they commit crimes against me and you, I don't give people a chance. So that's proven everyone wrong. This evidence and facts has been out for years, right? So what they did was they never had permission to go to MAS law firm, and that's misfeasance and lying. Obstruction of justice is against Judges Breedlove, Clinton, Garcia, Koch. Burns even has a copy of the wreck. So anyway, that's right. To get all the order of business against the criminals out first, Tabalowski, you wouldn't think that a judge would commit crimes anyway. So anyway, the alphabetical order of the criminals from the bottom going up is Jack Walter Witham, W, and he's bad because he won't tell you the truth about who he works for and where he lives. V is Carla Vela, Melissa Vieira, and Nicholas Louis Vincent. And T is Tabalowski, Emily 298th Court, and Carrie Tate, CSR 8010. She went to Wendy Wade Roberts Court Reporters, that criminal. And the S's is Fareed Saba and Saeed, Mohammed Yusuf Saeed. MAS, the criminals there are Majarad, Shan Shaheen, Abu Saad, Nazir Rebe, and Solano and Salgado, and Majarad, Shan Shaheen, Abu Saad, Nazir Rebe, and Saeed, Mohammed Yusuf Saeed. And Gino Paul Rossini is a bad judge. And the M's are Madeline Meeker and Robin Ivy Michelin. N is Navai. And there was an actual terroristic threat against, the way they treated me. And Navai's a major part of that. Daniel Shariar Navai. And Owen, Kenneth Davis Owen, Charles Richard Krause, And Jennifer Jacobs committed a crime with 298th because she operated with a failed license. It's May 31st, it expired. And they lied about these people lied and committed crimes of malfeasance, nonfeasance, misfeasance. And egregious means outstandingly bad, like Nevi and the threats with Shelton, Michelin, and Tate. And the judgments were and are still wrong. So the Jennifer Jacobs and Carolyn Dupree Brown and Edwin and Thompson law firm goes to the T's. Ryan Ladd Thompson's a criminal, and Carolyn Dupree Brown. Edwin's with Casey Colby and is with Progressive Insurance. They're criminals, and there's also a racist adjuster there, criminal, and Burroughs, 298th court coordinator and or clerk, and Carolyn Dupree Brown, court coordinator and or clerk, and Burns, Robert Burns, and Breedlove, the judge. I said Marciella Moore, Breedlove, a bad judge, and Tina Clinton. Denise Garcia spells her name with two N's.
No single person named Breedlove is universally known as a bad judge,
and Burns, Robert Burns, and Rossini, and Abu Saad. So, honestly, there's more than 30 people that committed crimes against me. There's more facts and evidence here, and I actually did a lot of it right by putting in the case number right there. See? That's the current case right there. That's facts and evidence right there. That's the actual crimes you can see on the reporter's record. No time to start.
The reason why is it's part of my evidence and facts of the case. This is a reporter's record. There's no time start. You could never even prove this happened because there's no evidence.
The index is not in alphabetical order, and the lives are right here. If you scrolled up, the lawyer Vincent lied. He withheld the two addresses, and the lies are all, the entire reporter records has lies on it, and at the end is Jacob's failure to operate with a license that's current and registered, and
by operating with an expired license, like the lawyer lied.
there it is, you just saw it.